6/7/2020. You want to talk about a roaring bull market, NASDAQ 100 leaders with all these other sectors that we've been covering, semiconductor stocks, information type stocks, all of them. Right up here, we're overbought, we're coming down. I can tell you that right now. This is on a weekly level. When I show you what it looks like over here on a weekly level, yep, we're coming down. So the leadership that drove this higher will also be coming down. And we've identified some of them that will have great pullbacks. This was a rip-roaring bull weekly chart. We've come all the way back up. That is pure bull market, overbought, coming down. NASDAQ 100 stocks. I can also tell you another thing. Let's talk about the 20-day moving average in the NASDAQ 100. On that 20-day moving average, 87% stocks are above the 20-day. You have 95% of the stocks above the 50-day moving average. On the 100-day moving average, you have 86% of the stocks above the 100-day. Now, here's one that people don't use a lot, but as a technical analyst, knowing what the public, 150-day moving average, 93% of the stocks in the NASDAQ 100, 93% are above the 150-day moving average. The 200-day moving average in the NASDAQ 100, 83% of the NASDAQ 100 stocks are above the 200-day moving average. Now, the higher the percent level that you get, the more overbought you're going to be. And we are given a warning on it right now. And the stocks that are in the NASDAQ 100 have the same kind of overbought readings. That means that we're going to have some pullbacks and some volatility coming. And yes, it is a bull market right now. You can forget about the viruses out there. Please don't catch it. But forget about that news. That's old news, you know. So, I mean, we could talk about all the news and all the crap out there in the world. That we are looking at price action only. And when I say that we're overbought on the NASDAQ 100, it had a really big move on Friday, which really propelled it up there. And we came right up here to the high. You want to talk about a bull run? You want to talk about these algorithms in the Fed? And now we're coming down. NASDAQ 100 weekly chart. We're overbought. We will have a pullback, 10%, maybe even 15%. And yes, that summer volatility is coming. Seasonality is changing. Look for good-sized pullbacks in all the great winning stocks. You know, people will always chase them and buy them at the highs when they're going to get ready to correct. And we know all the ones that have to correct and will correct. Then we know the good ones that will just go right back up. And this is the bull run. And this is what it's about. Making market and options trading. Getting in our live trading room. We have a complete market maker team on standby during live market hours to go with you, to go with the option entry and using the application and doing everything. NASDAQ 100 overbought correction is coming. The time is upon us. The rally has come. The bull is back and has been back since we took out this high right here. So we had 1, 2, 3, 4 in the 5th week. And we tested the all-time highs. Straight down, V-shape, classical overbought correction. NASDAQ 100 overbought stocks coming down as well. I will conclude this report. I already told when you get 95% of the stocks above the 50-day moving average in the NASDAQ 100, the higher that level is, the more imbalanced the market is, the put-to-call ratio, and there's lots of other things. I mean, many things, and, you know, we're master at all of them. So, it's time for you to understand, if you're an investor or trader, you can get your head whopped and we're due for a fairly good pullback. Now that the bull market has returned, bull markets like to shake buyers out. So now we're back in the bull market. Forget about the news and the epidemic and all of that crap. Let's just understand how strong it's been and how overbought it is. And when you're overbought, you can kind of shoot up a little bit higher and you can get that last blow off top before you get the big reversal. NASDAQ 100 overbought. I've given all the stats out to everybody. Another thing people need to know is that in the NASDAQ 100 component, we do have the best performers, and we will also go over some of those other individual stocks that are here in the NASDAQ 100, and we have all of them lined up and ready to go. NASDAQ 100 concluded, weekly chart, overbought, pullback is coming, summer volatility is going to return. Let it be known.